I used to work as a junior animator on the Amazing World of Gumball back in 2013. I was a low-tier intern, the kind who got coffee and sorted files. Occasionally, though, they'd let me tinker with character models or do grunt work in editing. That's where this starts, because one day, buried deep in an old backup hard drive, I found something that never should have existed. It was a file simply labeled Gumball.exe, not an application, just a video file with the wrong extension. Weird, I assumed someone misnamed it as a joke. Naturally, curiosity got the better of me. I opened it. The video started like any normal episode. The title card just said The Void, which, sure, was a real episode. But this wasn't it. The colors were too dark, the music was off, slowed down and reversed, like it had been crudely tampered with. It was obvious this wasn't professionally edited. The timing was all wrong, the audio glitched, and there were frame stutters, like it had been thrown together in Sony Vegas by someone who barely knew what they were doing. The episode began with Gumball walking alone down a dark hallway in Elmore Junior High. No Darwin, no Anais, no dialogue, just the sound of Gumball's slow footsteps. After about a minute, the camera started twitching violently. The hallway stretched and pulsed like something alive. Then the lights began to flicker, not cartoon flickering, real flickering, like it was footage filmed in an actual decrepit hallway, run through a filter. Then the screen cut to black. White text appeared. He won't wake up. It cut back to Gumball, now sitting motionless in the school cafeteria. The room was silent except for a high-pitched ringing. You could barely tell, but Gumball was shaking. His eyes were wide open, pupils tiny. Something was wrong with his face. His textures were all stretched and pixelated, like a corrupted PNG file. Then his mouth started moving, but no sound came out, just static. I scrubbed through the video. That was a mistake. Every few frames, there were images spliced in. Crude drawings of Gumball and Darwin with hollow eyes, bleeding from their mouths. One shot showed Anais on the floor, her head twisted the wrong way. These images weren't animated. They looked like they were drawn in MS Paint. Sloppy, messy, but intentional. Then came the worst part. At the very end, there was a 10-second shot of someone, a real person staring into a webcam. You could barely see their face through the grainy distortion, but they were wearing a paper Gumball mask. No movement, no sound, just breathing, shallow, wheezy breathing. And then, just before it cut off, they whispered something. I replayed it several times, boosted the volume, filtered the audio. I swear I heard. They told me to laugh, but he never did. I confronted one of the senior animators about the file, just to see if they knew what it was. Their face went pale. They said, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to be here anymore." Apparently, one of the animators, a guy named Chris, made it during an overnight editing session as a joke. He was sleep deprived and messing around in Sony Vegas, trying to make a parody of CreepyPasta lost episodes. But after finishing it, he started acting strange, paranoid. He quit 2 weeks later, claiming something was wrong with Gumball's face. Nobody took it seriously, until he went missing 6 months later. The last thing he posted online was a screenshot from the video, Gumball with those glitchy, stretched out eyes, and the caption, "He still won't laugh." I deleted the file from my drive, or at least, I thought I did. Last night, my speakers turned on by themselves. Static, then footsteps, then a voice, "Wake up." My monitor flickered. For a split second, I saw that paper Gumball mask again. This time, it was smiling.